Hello everyone, welcome to Seasonal Tarot. My name is Kathy. Welcome back if you're returning, welcome in if you're new. I have the World on the split and the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. So we're ending a cycle. Just so you know, we are continuing. This reading is for the Zodiacal year for 2026. And this reading is for Cancer into Leo. Meaning it's for both Cancer and for Leo, and that covers the cusp between the two. So if you're right there, this reading is definitely for you. In other aspects, if you're Cancer or Leo, it may or may not be for you. Double check the other reading for your sign. Or if you have a stellium in house 11, and house 11 deals with friends, like-minded groups, and humanitarian beliefs. Interesting. So this will cover the zodiacal year from now up to the winter solstice and then right through 2026. I'm going to deal 12 cards and then I will put another card down, the 13th in the middle, and that will be for the 13th moon. Cancer into Leo. Okay, and the 13th card. This is your 13th moon. You can look that up on Google. There's 12 months in the calendar year. However, we have 13 moons. So you can place that card wherever you would like, but it represents you. All right. So bottom of the deck, beautiful illumination, sunshine. So we had the Wheel of Fortune and the World card. And now the Sun card, permeating this read, the Sun card. So that's important. Happy, go lucky. And we have Father of Wands popping out just underneath that. So taking action on something, staying happy. All right. Spirit, Cancer into Leo. Okay, so November into December, we have the Three of Pentacles. Beautiful. The Three of Pentacles is about community. It's about building a strong relationship, knowing that there's diversity among the people. And in that community, those diversity actually work together to support somebody, to overcome an obstacle, whether it's in community, whether it's within yourself, or whether it's with another person or a family unit. If you can take a step back and you can observe how you are contributing as well as another person contributing, you can overcome any obstacle. Beautiful. So November into December up to the winter solstice, that's what you're focusing on, or should be, I'm hearing from Spirit. So if you're not, gotta look into that. All right, we have December into January. We have the Five of Swords. So interesting. The Five of Swords talks about competition, strife. It's a divide of thoughts, or mental acuity is what I'm hearing. And so it doesn't need to be black or white, or some opposite from another person. You can bring these five swords together and create either two individual projects, or put them all together and look at the forging of those mindscapes is what it's telling me. I'm seeing like something coming together, and instead of them all individually laid out and every which way, they're all coming together, and those thoughts coming together are creating a much stronger a much stronger flow. I'm not sure what the word is there. I'm just not picking at it, but I'm sure if this reading resonates with you, you'll understand what that is. So January into February, we have the Nine of Pentacles. That's individual. Making it work, getting what you need done. That's individual fulfillment. That's good. Again, I'm hearing that make sure that your individual prosperity is not at the expense of somebody else. I'm seeing that you can each have prosperity, individual prosperity, by listening to the other in the early part of December to January. So that seems very specific for somebody, and that's okay. This is an overview, so if everything just doesn't jive with you, that's okay. Take what you want, leave the rest, and you can pass it along to somebody else if you want, if it just doesn't read with you. And if this reading does sit with you well, you're welcome to save it or email a copy of it to yourself so that you can revisit it as you go through 2026. Because there might be a card or something that I've said that may help you along the journey later in 2026. All right, February into March. Beautiful. Father of Swords. That is absolutely knowing that mental strife. You have control over that mental strife now. And yes, you can be cutting, but you know that you don't need to be. I'm hearing that you can yield that sword when you need to, but you don't always have to. But if brass tacks come down to it and you need to, you're not fearful of that at all. Good. February into March, we have the Eight of Cups. You want to walk away from something. You want to let something go. There's something with an emotional component to it that you're needing to walk away from, or at least that's what you're wanting to do. Whether you do it or not is not clear just yet. We'll have to move forward in the reading. So be mindful of that February into March, that maybe there's something emotional going to come up for you. March into April, beautiful, the Star. This is healing. This is healing. So if there was any grief from the month before, you're paying attention to your grief. You're paying attention to what needs to be healed. And that's very important. And I feel this sense of like applause or support or happiness for you. It's almost like your guides are saying, yes, 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 we're here for you. We'll heal that, feel that emotion and work through it. And we've got you at the other end. Star, Four of Cups. So Four of Cups is a bit about forlorn, apathy, not wanting to really look at something anymore. It may have to pertain back to this Eight of Cups that you walked away from. You were feeling good. You thought you'd healed everything, and just know that there's a little bit more there that you can harness the wisdom of, harness the intellect of, integrate the emotional growth from. And Spirit wants to give that to you, and it's hidden at this point from you. So May into June, you may want to think about coming back to, if this reads for you, come back and have a look at this card. The mouse or the rat on top of the cups seems to be hiding it, seems to be not wanting you to dive in there. However, Spirit is here and they want to illuminate something for you. But that choice will be up to you. to move this off the cups so that they can help alleviate this pain or give you this opportunity. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, May into June, June, July, the height of summer. We have the Son of Wands. Son of Wands. Wow, beautiful. So you are, I think you do take this opportunity, which is really, really good. Because it now allows you to shed the old, and you're growing up this wand with so much life force, and you're almost there at the height of summer, and you have a plan of action, you have something to bring forward that is divinely guided, and it comes from you exploring this Four of Cups back in June, July, or May into June, June into July. So just keep mindful of that, okay? Because this is a beautiful Son of Swords. You have the Father of Swords directly across from that. So the Father of Swords is very sure, cunning if he needs to be, but he's very sure and he is solid on his words. Son of Swords is a little less rigid. I'm hearing that it might have an opportunity to go off the rails, but if you stay within your divine guidance, keep exploring those emotions, keep healing, and really have a good look at things, you will have a very, very prosperous, a luminous venture here. July into August. Beautiful. Father of Cups. There's a balance of the emotions coming back. So this is absolutely beautiful where you'd want to go. It may take 2 or 3 or 4 months to get to that point, but if you do that work, that little dip through life, we all have that. Nothing is rose-colored glasses, nothing smooth sailing. You will be able to come forward with very, very determined and understanding what your inner wisdom is. That's important. August to September. Beautiful. Mother of Wands. Look at that. There's you as that snake that's just started to emerge out of the shed of the skin a couple of months ago, rising to the light. You are now coiled. You've clutched your brand new eggs. Like there's lots of eggs in here. So you're birthing something new, and you have that little wand that was so big before, that action, taking that step. You got it. It's like a twig. You're just hanging on to it, just to remind you. And I'm hearing pass it on to another person when these hatch. Beautiful. This is a loving, very loving energy. And that's if you're male or female. It doesn't matter. Okay, so October into November, we have Son of Cups. Wow, this is so beautiful. There's that youthful energy of emotions coming back in, the innocence of it all. And you're seeing a fresh new beginning is what I'm hearing. So the Father of Cups is a little bit dark. The Son of Cups is got this illumination light. And the fact that the Father of Cups became preceding than the Mother of Wands, and now the Son of Cups, only illustrates for me that you have transformed. And this is your magic now in this cup. This is not being gifted to you any longer. You understand the power and the magic that you have and your purpose in life. So, good stuff. Okay, November into December. Death. So you have completed a complete transformation here. The Sun, death. And this reading is just about illuminating things for you. Absolutely. It's like a heads up is what I'm getting. This is right underneath there. And the Ten of Pentacles right underneath. This is like a heads up. So this doesn't strike you and throw you off. You're being given a heads up here for the year ahead, so that you can work through it, so you can flow with it. You know what steps you need to take when you need to take them. Interesting. Okay. So 13th card is the 13th moon within this next zodiacal year. You decide when that moon is. You decide when what this will mean for you. Beautiful. We have that moon. So permeating the read is the illumination of this. The moon is the hidden aspects of this. And this is nothing to be feared. This is spirit saying, you work through this, we're going to gift you again. There's something hidden from you within your subconscious that you're probably going to tap into at some point within the first 6 months of the year. When that comes up for you, or you don't know why, don't rock the boat. Feel those feelings. Garner this support around you and let it unfold. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah. So from the Three of Pentacles into a complete cycle, and then into 2027, you're all set up and ready to go for the next year. Beautiful. So I have the Death, the Moon, the Star. You are being guided by your higher ancestors, your angels, your divine spirit, your higher self, whatever it is that you believe in. And if you choose to work with that energy, look at your own aspects in life, you will make it through 2026 with so much positivity, and the growth is exponential, is what I'm hearing. Okay, is there anything that I'd like to clarify for you? I think I'm going to clarify this Five of Swords coming up just after, around the winter solstice into January. What is this Five of Swords? Split. The Wheel of Fortune. Something in your world is going to change the fate of destiny. Interesting. So this is nothing to fear. This is a really good thing. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you have the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups underneath here? The Ten of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. That's what it was. Beautiful. Father of Cups, Son of Wands, lots of court cards here. Some major aspects running right through the center of this read and flanking either side. And then we have the Knight of Cups. You just need to keep tapping into your emotions and allowing yourself to feel them, not get lost in them, but feel them, observe them, stand back from them a little bit, process them a little bit, but don't get mentally caught up in the internal strife of that. You will harness the benefit, the nuggets of wisdom from within there. All right. Thank you so much, Cancer. Thank you so much, Leo, for being here. I hope that this helped. Again, until next time, sending you much love. Take care. Bye-bye.